trailer of Madam Web has officially been released, bringing forth up to 4 new female Spider-Man superheroes to Sony's Spider-Man universe, alongside Venom and Morbius. Madam Web, in particular, serves as the link between the various Spider-Men in the multiverse. It will contribute to expanding Sony's Spider-Man universe even further. Let's analyze together what interesting things are revealed in the Madam Web trailer. With the main character being Cassandra Webb, a medical worker with clairvoyant abilities. Based on the original instinct from Marvel, she is an empath. Additionally, the film introduces 3 new Spider-Women: Julia, who becomes Spider-Woman, Maddie, who becomes the second Spider-Woman, and Anya, who becomes Spider-Girl. The main antagonist of the movie is Ezekiel Sims, a more sinister version of Spider-Man. The first scene in the trailer shows Cassandra Webb entering a 4-star restaurant, which symbolically refers to The Amazing Spider-Man issue 30 from 2001, where Ezekiel first appeared. In the comic, this restaurant is actually a place reserved for Peter Parker and his friends. Next to the restaurant is a public telephone booth with a working light, indicating that this scene takes place in the past, rather than the present. The teenager in the scene is wearing a basketball jacket from Midtown High School, which is the school Parker attends. However, this will be a new universe, and it will differ from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. While the main Marvel universe is 616, Venom's universe is 688, so this film will take place in an entirely new universe. The 3 Spider-Women are wearing costumes that resemble their future Spider-Man counterparts. Then, a mysterious Spider-Man enters the store with a creepy and intimidating appearance, hinting at some impending threat. A confrontation occurs when Cassandra proactively attacks him first, and there is a reverse shot of Cassandra, with the mysterious Spider-Man seemingly suspended in mid-air. This mysterious Spider-Man is targeting the 4 girls with Spider-Man abilities, and we see how each of them is dealt with in different shots. Vizela is knocked unconscious on the ground, followed by the takedown of Maddie and Anya, and even Cassandra is stabbed with a knife. However, the scene reverses back to the beginning, with Cassandra preparing to enter the restaurant. This ability of Cassandra's, clairvoyance and partial foresight, is one of her powers. In the future, her role will be even more significant as she can connect Spider-Men from different multiverses. This ability is similar to Doctor Strange using the Time Stone, but in this case, she is not actually time-traveling or manipulating time like Loki, as these events have already appeared in her mind. In an introduction segment from the film's director, he also mentioned that, although Cassandra Webb has the ability to foresee the future, her vision is quite fragmented and not entirely clear in general events. It still remains somewhat vague. The actress Dakota Johnson, who plays Cassandra, also stated that the film will depict events before Cassandra has to use a wheelchair, so it's possible that we will see a closer resemblance to the character from the comics towards the end of the film. Next, there is a scene of a car preparing to fall off a bridge, a familiar detail that any Spider-Man film must have, but usually it brings more pain. Adam Scott also joins this film, and we see him as another medical worker. There are many rumors that Adam Scott will play the role of Ben Parker, a connection to Spider-Man in the future. There are even rumors that Emma Roberts will also appear in this film and play Mary Parker, Ben's sister, and also the mother of Peter Parker. In this scene, there is an image of a woman giving birth underwater, and beside her is a red web-like fabric with black threads that resembles the texture of a Spider-Man suit. Cassandra seems to have witnessed the entire scene. In this introduction segment, Cassandra's mother is mentioned to be in Peru, so these could be unforgettable memories from Cassandra's past. Then there is a scene of Cassandra talking to a doctor about her confusing condition, as she constantly sees glimpses of the near future and knows what is about to happen. And look at the doctor's computer. It is also an antique, once again confirming that this film takes place in the past. There is a brief scene of Cassandra performing artificial respiration for a worker, then transitioning into a rescue, and her arm is covered in blood. Right after that, there is a scene of a person being hit by a truck, indicating the moment when Cassandra begins to have her foresight abilities. With a surprised and fearful expression, and the fact that 2 people are being treated, it seems that Cassandra tried to save one person, but another still had to pass away. It could be an absolute point in time, something that Doctor Strange has tried to change. Then, once again, Cassandra senses that something terrible will happen on this train. A guy says that New York is going crazy nowadays at a whole new level, as if hinting at unusual activities from people with superpowers. Then, there is a scene of the mysterious Spider-Man appearing and continuing to attack the girls, just like in the beginning of the trailer. At this point, all 3 of them haven't changed their costumes and are still wearing their initial outfits. This could be Cassandra's empathic ability connecting with these spider-powered girls, or the branching path from the beginning is still ongoing. When the Spider-Man Ezekiel continues his attack and confronts a police officer, he uses a choking method, a decisive and brutal style of attacking the enemy that clearly demonstrates his strength. Cassandra then gathered the other Spider-Women to warn them about the danger chasing them and to prove what she knows. Cassandra spoke about the reason she can know this is because she has the ability to see into the future. Maddie immediately tested this ability by throwing something towards her, but Cassandra had no reactive senses, no immediate spider-like senses. She also mentioned that the way this ability operates is different from the sharp spider senses of a typical spider, and it works in a different way. This explains how Cassandra connects with the other Spider-Women. One person is seen at Johnny's building at the hospital, while Maddie almost crashes into her while skateboarding. It means they weren't friends from the beginning, but unintentionally connected to each other. The costumes of these Spider-Women have also been shown briefly, with Johnny in a white and black Spider-Man suit that closely resembles the comics. Anya wears a mask with translucent lenses, and then there's Maddie in a more colorful outfit with red stripes and characteristic mechanical arms. Cassandra also mentioned that she thinks Ezekiel can also see the future, and in one scene, a younger version of Ezekiel is seen being enveloped by a cluster of golden threads created by Johnny. In the chase scene towards the end of the trailer, Cassandra seems to have better control over her ability to see into the future, as she can actively view a specific part of the future, no longer random. I can imagine that this film will explore the origins of Madame Webb's powers, an important character used to connect Sony's Spider-Man universe together. Cassandra Webb will only unlock this psychic foresight ability in a near-death experience, and this ability will be much stronger than the spider's super reflexes. Moreover, it can connect all the Spider-Women together through a web of life. This ability may come from her mother, passed down through genetics, and it only manifests during the events of the film, not present in the original source material. And perhaps Ezekiel is not actually the film's antagonist, but rather a perception unique to Cassandra. Ezekiel might just be trying to warn them about the true spider hunters. Do you think the character of Madame Webb is interesting? And are you excited about Sony's expansion of the Spider-Man universe? Please leave your comments below. For now, goodbye, and see you in the next videos.